The universe is saying to you today, it's time to get excited again. I'm going to surprise you. Unexpected blessings are coming your way, so open up your heart, my friend. Let go of the stress and trust the universe, because it's going to rock your world a little bit. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to shift your energy back into trust, back into knowing, back into understanding that life supports you and you're on the right path? You're on the right path. Just think about this for a moment. When you shift your mental attitude to think a bit more positively about the outcomes, when you think positively, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which make you feel good and more motivated. It just raises your frequency because you start thinking right about your future. You don't allow yourself to be so distracted by the things that are not aligned with you, that doesn't speak to you, that are not in resonance with you. You choose to focus on what matters to you, which is the highest possible reality you're creating right now. Is that you, my friend? Is that you? Are you ready for that? Let me know in the comment section. Are you ready? So before we start, thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community, where I'm sharing some exclusive content and some of more practical guidance. So you can find the link in the description of this video. And I also want to let you know we are running a super sale on our Etsy store, AttractPassion, where you can get 20 off on all of my art that can inspire you to manifest great things in your life. Like today I'm sharing the painting called Transformation, or the alchemical process of change. So this is a message of manifestation, reminding you that things are aligning for you and become the shift that you want to see in your world. For example, when you're visualizing something, visualization activates the same brain regions as you would be actually living things that you're visualizing. When you're imagining yourself like practicing certain activity, it can actually improve your performance. And when you're visualizing something you wanted to experience, your brain feels like it's already happening. So you start generating the frequency of already having it. And who knows, when you succeed at tapping into the frequency where things can just find you. And what about the RAS, the reticular activating system, which is the part of your brain that filters information and focuses on what you consider important? For example, when you focus on something you want to manifest in your life, this part of your brain makes sure that you see possibilities, that you see open doors, that you see opportunities that were maybe present even before, but you are not paying attention to them. Like suddenly you can see how could you use the present technology to make more money, or how could you embrace courage and connect with the right people. Suddenly you see path, you see open doors. And gratitude, for example, when it comes to shifting your frequency, becoming the shift. When you practice gratitude daily, like really sitting down, not just thinking for a few seconds, but really sitting down and consciously thinking about the things that are already changing, good things that happened today, things you're looking forward for today. Gratitude has been shown to increase happiness and reduce depression. Isn't it powerful? When you focus on what you're grateful for, your brain releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. So think what would happen if you would be able to focus on gratitude for 30 minutes or 1 hour. You would actually change your brain, neuroplasticity. You would rewire your brain, change the chemistry in your body. Like you would take a positive energy bath. It's very powerful. So how can you put all these things into action? to shift your mental attitude, to work on your mental health, and to change your actions so you can stay in this very powerful frequency. Like when you change the way you think, like you kind of decrease the negative thinking and increase the positive thinking, you will feel more motivated and your well-being will change. Like when you visualize what you want to see, you train your brain to perform better, right? To feel better, to feel more inspired. Don't allow yourself to wake up, feel negative, and be defined by it. It's okay if you wake up and feel negatively about your life, about certain things in your life, but then choose to shift that. Choose to shift that. Have a meditation practice or visualization practice, or create a vision board and daily look at it and see yourself already doing that. And it will help you to reprogram your reticular activating system, so suddenly you will see more opportunities, and through gratitude you will boost your mood and shift your mental health. And when you start taking great action with all of that, it will build a momentum through everything you're doing, and you will notice nature supports you. Every time you choose to walk a certain path that leads you towards liberation, towards freedom, towards abundance, nature supports you. And the support is experienced through a momentum. Like when you start a certain workout routine, firstly it's hard, then maybe you lose motivation after 2-3 weeks, you become less motivated than before. But if you keep going, something awakens within you and you kind of shift your identity and you become a person who's regularly working out, and suddenly working out becomes a part of your nature. This is the power of momentum and compounding effect. It works with manifestation. When you become the shift, your life shifts. So work with intentions, my friend. Like, be specific about what you want in your life. Like, whatever is the thing that you want right at this moment, be intentional. Know that intentions are these conversations with the universe. Most of the time, people are actually very intentional, but they are not conscious with their intentions. You see, the language we speak through words is a direct dialogue with the universe. So when you become more aware of how you talk to yourself, how you talk with others, the words you're using, you become aware of intentions. When you have intentions like, I want to have a financial freedom, I want to feel more joy in my life, you start thinking about all these things, like how to experience more freedom. But then use affirmations like, I am free and happy, like I am abundant, I attract wealth. Use them daily. Like when you wake up, have a tiny piece of paper on which you have written down your most powerful affirmations. This is as simple as it can get. Like just take a little piece of paper, write on few affirmations that will really imprint in your mind. So later when you go into meditation and you visualize, you can easily call up all these intentions and you can see yourself surrounded with all these things. In the past, when I was working on manifesting more money so I could keep up living my dream life, like creating art and doing what I love for living, I was visualizing like how money is falling from, like raining from the sky, and I'm surrounded with it, and every time I do something I love, I just receive money in return. So I was doing it for such a long time that it became so natural to me. Like every time I'm doing what I love, I just become rewarded for that. And then there is a delay in timing, but if we have a consistent practice, like I know for myself, I need a very long meditation to really shift myself. So I'm doing 1 hour long meditations for visualization, for shifting my frequency. But when I'm doing that, it truly works. So believe in your own power. Know that you're the one who's in control of how things are shifting in your life. Because no one maybe in your life is not promoting that. Nobody is maybe reminding you of your own power. Don't lose faith and trust into your own capabilities. You need to really teach yourself and train yourself of thinking in the future, kinda, but feeling like it's already present. And then just live your life, like do your things and move towards them. Like write down your goals so you can visualize them. Spend few minutes each day, or maybe a bit more if you need to. Like if you find out 10 minutes is not enough, like it doesn't change anything, go for 30 minutes. If you feel it still doesn't work, go for 50 minutes. You can find some guided meditations on my channel as well and use them, try them, and if they work, do them daily. Do them as long as something shifts in your life. That's where, when one tiny thing changes, it increases your faith so much into this power that you have. So that's how you will become the shift. So spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goals. Picture it as it is already done. Feel the emotions of success, happiness, opportunities, open doors. Like how would it feel if something unexpected or something good would happen today unexpectedly, just for a moment? Let's take a deep breath, breathe in and breathe out. Relax and think for a moment. How would it feel if today something good, something so incredible you can't even believe that it's possible, would find you unexpectedly? How would it make you feel? And you may be like, I don't believe it will happen. Don't think about it. Like, will it happen or will it not happen? But how would you feel if it would be already happening right now? Like, if through this voice you're listening right now, you're actually receiving abundance, the frequency of joy, the frequency of freedom. Like if you can truly feel the energy I'm sending to you right now, how does it feel? Where do you feel it? How your body responds to it? Body posture, check it out. Facial expression, check it out. Your energy field, check it out. How does it feel? You will notice you've shifted it. It's in your power. You are in control of it. And then write down some affirmations, like 2, 3. Make it simple, as short as possible. Like, I am free and happy. I am attracting wealth. But don't stay at words. Get into the feeling of it. How does it feel? How does it feel? When you become the magnet for something, how does it feel? What can you give in return for this? What can you give in return for this? And what actions you will take? What will you do that will move you closer to these goals, to these visions? What will you do? What will you start shifting? Every time I do this kind of practices, I just feel more motivated to work out, to move, to work on my business, to initiate new ideas, to organize them, to test them, to, experiment. I just feel more motivated because I've taught myself how to regulate my own chemistry in the body. This is alchemy, right? You start shifting your chemistry. If you don't believe that, try it out and you will notice you will feel better. And then every single day, here and there when you lose it, think a little bit about what are the things that are already working in your favor? What are the things that are already aligning so you can stay grateful? I will also talk a little bit about what you should stop doing so we can stay in this higher frequency. But before that, every single day, think about and write about things you're grateful for, because it shifts your focus to positive things and attracts more of good stuff to you. Are you doing that, my friend? Many of you may be like doubting a little bit, oh, this gratitude, I've heard this before and it doesn't work, because you are maybe not really consistent with it. Be consistent with it. I told you, the universe is saying to you today, it's time to get excited. It's time to get excited. Where is excitement, my friend? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it right now inside of your beautiful heart? Are you feeling it? Wake it up, open up, and find this higher frequency that's often experienced through a certain sense of positivity. Like, find it, study it. If it's hard for you, read books about it. Watch this, listen music that uplifts you and may it become your nature, so we can replace negativity for positivity. Like, we don't really quit things, we replace them, right? So when you find yourself often being down, feeling down, you need to do healing. You need to notice what's constantly triggering you and notice what parts of you are being triggered, but then raise yourself beyond that. Go into a higher frequency. Again, meditation or any tool that can help you to do that. But also avoid dwelling on negative thoughts. You might notice if you would track your energy levels, like from 1 to 10, you will notice when your energy is somewhere between 2 and 3 on a scale from 1 to 10, you tend to be more negative, right? It's just that you're exhausted or you're tired or you've been exposed to a lot of negativity or a lot of intensity that's present on this world right now. You need rest, you need meditation, you need mindfulness, you need to go into nature, spend more time with animals. They will remind you of how to stay more positive, how to stay more grounded and calm, right? So we can find this strong pillar within you that says, I don't care about the bad stuff on this world because I came here to make things better. And if you want to make things better, you can't be lost in what's bad, right? You need to notice how to improve stuff. But firstly, you need to know how to improve your life, so then you can raise the frequency. Then also let go of doubt and fear. No, it's completely natural to feel doubt. It's completely natural to feel fear. But don't let doubt and fear take over. You need to believe in your ability to achieve anything you set for yourself. You need to trust the process. Even though you may be doubting yourself, you can still trust the processes and keep going forward. Even though maybe your reality is still not reflecting what you're intending, eventually it will. Eventually it will, if you don't stop. Also avoid putting things off. Avoid putting things off and stop breaking your own promises you are making with yourself. You know, this inner language is sacred. When you say to yourself you will do something, don't break these promises, because this is the source of why you're doubting yourself. Because so many times before you've broken your own promises. You said, I will start eating healthier, and then 3 days later you've stopped. Or you said, I will start working on this business, and then 3 days later you've stopped. Stop breaking these promises. It's called self-betrayal, right? And it leads to procrastination, because you know deep inside you've done it before. Stop doing it and you will erase this pattern. Take consistent action. And when you don't know what to do, it means that your goals are not clear and your why is not clear, why you're doing it. So get back to reflection until you find clarity, set these goals, raise your frequency and do it. Even if you don't feel motivated, I told you at the beginning, you just have to shift your thinking patterns. And sometimes reading a book can help you with that. Sometimes this kind of videos can help you with that. The point is that you use the energy that you gain with this, what I'm giving you right now, use this energy and you will get into this similar momentum I am right now. So use this energy and you will let go of procrastination. Then also let go of complaining and blaming. It's so easy to get into it, especially when things start falling apart. But before you start complaining, firstly, just notice your situation very, very objectively. And then just stop complaining. Just stop complaining. Let go of it and focus on what you can do to change things. If you don't know what you could do, talk with people. Talk with other people who have, different perspectives, different knowledge, different backgrounds. Study different people. Find out how other people are dealing with what you're going through, and you will notice, well, it's so much easier than you thought it is when you gain another perspective. And stop comparing yourself to others. You may think someone else is more successful than you, but no one is you. No one is you, my friend. No one walked the path that you walked. No one has been in your shoes. No one can really understand you the way you understand yourself. So stop comparing yourself with people you don't even know. Everyone's journey is different. We all walk our own paths. You can learn from others, but don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own progress instead of comparing yourself to others, and you will notice you've grown. You're not the same as you've been yesterday. You're not the same as you've been 1 year ago. Notice that and only compare yourself with yourself from the past, because that's where you will notice the most growth, the most expansion, and the most gratitude, because you will notice while you are changing. There are things that are maybe even worse than they were in the past. Notice where you've started lowering down your frequency. What started happening that it lowered down your frequency? Maybe you've stopped visualizing your future. Maybe you've stopped setting goals for yourself. Maybe you've stopped growing. Maybe you've started doubting into yourself because at some point you've lost a drive. It just means you need bigger goals. You need bigger vision. You need something higher for yourself to aim towards. Not because your life is not okay right now, but because you've come here to grow. And we don't have these goals and visions for ourselves because we just don't like how our lives are. We have them so we can stretch our capabilities and we learn to manage energy. We learn to organize things. We learn to use the potential of our minds, the regulation of our bodies, so we can actually learn how this instrument of consciousness truly works. So then we can play with it and help others with what we've learned. So my friend, become the shift and everything will shift for you. I hope this video can help you a lot on your journey to manifest great things in your life and to become the magnet for abundance, for joy, for bliss, for happiness, for freedom, so you can experience more of it. My friend, I hope you found great value today. I'm sending you lots of love. Feel it. Lots of blessings and power. Feel it, my friend. And once again, thanks to everyone for supporting my art in our AttractPassion.com store, where you can find all of my paintings, prints of my art in different sizes, and our Etsy store, I Draw My Passion. We're just running a very super sale, 20 off, so go and check it out. It is ending soon, so check it out. And thank you so much for your support. With that, you're supporting this mission so we can keep going. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm also offering coaching, so you can book a calling on the link in the description of this video. Check it out. I'm excited to meet you. And thanks once again to everyone for joining our Patreon community. You can join there for free, or you can choose any other option to get some exclusive content and more practical guidance for our daily challenges, videos I'm not posting on YouTube. So check it out. And till next time, one love. Hey my friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's video. I want to remind you that we've just opened a fresh new store called AttractPassion.com, where you can find all of my work. Original paintings, you can find prints of all of my art in different sizes, so go there and check it out, AttractPassion.com. If you will use the code PASSION15, you will get 15 off onto your first order. So go there and check it out. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm offering one-on-one coaching. We have some free spots once again. You can go and check out the link in the description of this video where you can find everything there. So go and check it out. If you would like to do something with the inspiration that you feel right now, it will help you so much to transform your life. I want you to do something with it. If you feel inspired, you have to do something with it. So my friends, till next time, one love.